Yeah.
With respect,
Senator Estrada.
Congressman Marcoleta, I think the good secretary has asked for the executive session with regard to your
Okay.
question.
So, ito na mga kababayan, meron tayong nakitang video no, na itong ginawang Commission on Appointment. Kung sana sa part na ito ay si Congressman Marcoleta yung tatanong. Gaya ng nauna nating video, sinabi natin na hanapin natin itong video na sa part ng pagtatanong ni Congressman Marcoleta. Ito na nga, nakita natin. Patungkol ito sa issue. Alam naman natin si Congressman Marcoleta, hindi ito nagtatanong ng mga kagaya ng tanong ni Johnny Pimentel na about sa pagiging chick boy o babaidor o mahilig sa babae ni Erwin Tulfo. Di ba? Itong si Congressman Marcoleta, yung itatanong niya dito, yung mga seryosong tanong na talagang nakakatulong at nagbabalangkas kung ano bang sa likod. Ano ba talaga yung issue? O pwede ba talaga maging DSWD ito o talagang hindi karapat-dapat? So, ang part na nagtatanong dito si Congressman Marcoleta gusto kong mapanood dito. Hindi ko rin ito napanood. Sabay-sabay na tayong i-review ito. At ang mangyayari dito mamaya, magko-comment tayo sa gitna kung mayroon tayo nakikita Kasi alam naman natin itong video na ito ay medyo ilang araw na at kailangan natin itong medyo i-balance para hindi tayo magkaroon ng violation. So ipi-play ko na ito mga kababayan at sabay-sabay natin itong panoorin kung ano ba talaga yung tinanong ni Congressman Marcoleta dito sa ginawang Commission on Appointment kung saan ipinagpaliban muna itong Commission on Appointment na ito dahil sa maraming issue. Ika nga kanina nung tinanong siya nung una nating video ay sinabi ni DSWD Erwin Tulfo na nag-aas siya ng executive session. Di ba? Patungkol sa kanyang citizenship nung tinanong siya na about sa kanyang denounce niya ba yung pagiging US citizenship niya. So, sige, ipa-play ko na ito mga kababayan at sabay-sabay na natin itong i-review itong video na ito. Baba ko lang konti. Tapos, let's go. Unmute. Play.
My colleague, Congressman Malapitan, it's about your being an enlisted personnel of the United States Army
Wow.
for
Army pa.
several years, and you have been in active military service
Army pa pala to?
stationed in Europe from 1992 to 1996.
4 years.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but to be an enlisted personnel in the U.S. Army, either you are a citizen by birth, meaning to say you are a U.S. citizen, or you have acquired U.S. citizenship by naturalization, or that you are a lawful permanent resident. Under what circumstances did you, what is the status of your citizenship when you were enlisted member of the U.S. Army and when you serve as an active military service station in Europe, sir?
Mr. Chair, with all
Yeah.
due respect,
Senator Estrada.
Congressman Marcoleta, I think the good secretary has asked for the executive session with regard to your
Okay.
question.
Okay.
So, ito yung part mga kababayan. So, ako hindi ako sang-ayon dito O bagay, ano niya naman yun Kanyang karapatan naman yan na nag-aasa ng executive session. So, bakit kailangan pa mag-executive session? Yan ay nakasalala yung kapakanan ng taong bayan. Lalo na yung gampanan niya kasi ay DSWD. Yan ay talagang para sa mga kababayan natin. Lalo na sa mga talagang DSWD ay malawak yung hawakan mo. Pero bakit sa simpleng tanong lang about sa US citizens ay bakit ayaw niyang sagutin? Ako, mga kababayan, sa performance ni Erwin Tulfo bilang DSWD, wala akong masabi dyan. Maganda yung performance niya. Pero dito sa dito, dapat kung wala kang tinatago, wala namang masama doon. Bakit nag-a-ask ka ng executive session? So, tuloy natin ito. Yan ang Yan ang punto ko, yun ang isang puna ko dito sa unang review natin sa video na ito. Ako hindi ako sang-ayon na magkaroon ng executive session. Pag sinabi kasing executive session ay sila-sila lang yung makakarinig, hindi niya makikita ng madla o taong bayan yung kanilang pinag-uusapan. O ika nga, at madaling sabi, ay secret yan yung kanilang pinag-uusapan. So let's go, tuloy natin. Ano pang makikita natin dito?
There's another
Can
question.
jump to another question. Ron.
My other question, Mr. Secretary, also appears in the report of the commission. This is the PIR, the Profile Investigation Report, because it is indicated here that you were also convicted 4 times in the RTC in Pasay City. Is this still covered by the...
So ito naman yung kaninang part na sinasabi natin na medyo cyber libel. Libel yung kinaso at 4 times, no? Ibig sabihin, 4 counts. Ibig sabihin, 4 na kasong sinampas sa kanya. Hindi ako magkakamali, ay lahat yan ay naging positibo na talo itong si DSWD Erwin Tulfo. So let's go, tuloy natin.
executive...
So it was centered only on the citizenship.
okay.
Can I answer that, Your Honor, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please, Mr. Secretary.
That case is related to my profession as a journalist, Your Honor, Mr. Chair. There was a conviction, that's correct, but it is because of my line of work as a journalist. It's a libel, 4 counts of libel. Same individual, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Ganda ng accent ni ni Erwin Tulfo, mga kababayan. Kaya pala itong magkakapatid nito, yung accent ay matindi. Ay may dugong pala ito, talagang hindi naman sila dugong Amerikano, pero siya parang mayroon pala itong kagaya ito, US citizens ito, naging talagang bihasa sa salitang English pala. Kaya pala itong kahit si Ben Tulfo, talagang wow, maganon-ganon, di ba? So, kaya pala.
What does that exactly mean, Mr. Secretary, if you were convicted 4 times in a case involving a single individual?
No,
What do
it's
you-
not for convictions, actually, it's the count, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, 4 counts of libel.
Okay. So, ibig sabihin pala, 4 count of libel. Hindi naman pala lahat to ay conviction. So, mayroon lang nanalo dyan sa 4 na yan, pero hindi naman pala lahat ay kumbaga naging guilty siya.
That I was convicted by the same individual. I was a columnist and I write a story about the person, about the government official actually. And I have my sources and I was compelled by the court to divulge my sources, but I did not. So it went all the way up to the Court of Appeals and to the Supreme Court, Your Honor, Mr. Chair. And
Yes, that is exactly the point, Mr. Chair. There are 4 counts of libel and you were convicted by the Pasay Court, and on appeal, the Court of Appeals affirmed the conviction all the way up to the Supreme Court. And so, by record, and as it appears in the file report, Mr. Secretary, it stands as a fact that you were convicted for counts of libel. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. I admit that there was a case, but it was, like I said, in line with my work as a journalist, and it's one of the hazards of the trade, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Well, of course, you were precisely convicted because of your work. You are a journalist, but that does not change the situation. You can be convicted either way in any other vocation, but the fact stands that there is a conviction. The problem we're trying to press out here, Mr. Chair, is whether or not his conviction will be an issue in the process of confirmation, because as the Supreme Court enunciated in several cases, Mr. Chair, libel is an offense that involves moral turpitude.
Nako, grabe.
And in some other cases disposed by the Supreme Court, there were certain people who were disqualified from holding positions because they have been convicted of crimes involving moral turpitude. This is the dilemma, Mr. Secretary. Of course, I am in support of your confirmation as Secretary of DSWD.
Yun, suportado naman pala ni Congressman Marcoleta itong si DSWD Erwin Tulfo nga lang dahil nga may mga issue. Kaya inilalabas nila. So, normal naman talaga kasi sila yung confirmation eh. Sila yung Commission on Confirmation. Ibig sabihin sila yung tagasala. Sila yung nagsasala sa mga taong i-appoint sa gobyerno. Pero alam naman natin itong appointment na ito ay talagang matino ito. Hindi ito nag-appoint ng mga taong pasaway. Talagang sinasala. Kaya ito yun, kaya mayroon Commission on Appointment.
And I believe you have just succeeded in proving to our people that you are qualified. But this is a problem that we need to trace out, Mr. Chair. How do we dispose this dilemma before us?
Gago, ngayon ko lang nakita na Babatdong pa yung pangalan nito. Yung Banatdong, ni Babatdong, ano ba yan? Hindi ko mo napansin.
Because it is in the report. I could not have asked you this question, Mr. Secretary, if it did not appear in the report submitted to us by the Commission on Appointments. Mr. Chair, thank
The
you.
Majority Leader.
Mr. Chair, considering that there was a request and a line of questioning will be tackled within the executive session, since we are a collegial body, we have to tackle this as a group. So may I suggest and reiterate, Mr.
So yan mga kababayan, mamute ko na no dahil nga pa last part, na yung video na yan, wala na. Pero sa akin lang, bakit kailangan pa ng executive session, no? Bakit naghingi pa ng executive session itong si Erwin Tulfo? Yamang yung tanong sa kanya ay patungkol lang lamang sa US citizenship niya. Ay kung tinanong siya na, dinenounce mo ba yung US citizenship mo? Yes, yun lang naman eh. Dinenounce mo ba magiging Filipino citizenship mo para maging US citizenship ka? Yes, yun naman. So, tsaka yung tanong patungkol sa US Army, siguro kasi naging listed siya eh, no? Baga, talagang may balak siya pala pumasok sa maging US Army. Kaya pala, yung tono ng pananalita nitong si DSWD Erwin Tulfo ay talagang slang, di ba? Nakita mo? Parang slang siya na talagang Englishero. Fluence talaga na gano'n ng English. Hindi lang sa English, kundi yung tono niya. Kaya pala itong si Ben Tulfo, pag magsalita, parang grabe man accent. Talagang mayroon pala silang ng history na kagaya nitong Erwin Tulfo ay naging US citizen. Hindi ko lang alam yung ibang mga itong hindi ko lang si Erwin Tulfo, hindi naman siguro kasi nakatakbo naman niya ng nakatakbo naman yan. Although na mayroon siyang issue din patungkol sa asawa niya, pero hindi naman nakalusot yan. Naging senador din itong si Erwin Tulfo. Pero sa about sa US citizen itong si Erwin Tulfo walang issue. Malamang wala siyang problema doon. Pero itong si DSW Erwin Tulfo medyo nahukay yung kanyang background at nakita yung pagiging US citizenship niya. Kaya tinatanong kung talagang dinenounce niya at nakalagay pa yung pagiging listed niya. No? Parang gusto, matagal halos 4 years na parang gusto niya maging US citizen. Naging US Army pala. So yan lang muna mga kababayan natin. Maraming salamat at medyo i-edit natin itong pangalan natin dahil nga nakalagay instead na Banatdong ay nakalagay Babatdong. Pag klase. Sorry medyo ko kasi sa mga typo error. Karamihan kasi ako typo error, parang sobrang nagmamadali. Minsan hindi ko na napapansin na mali-mali na pala ang tinatype ko. Minsan ang sinasabi natin, iba yung sa utak, yung lumabas sa bunganga natin, iba rin. Ay, no. So, kita mo to, ang type ko is yung banat dong, ay babat dong. Eh, medyo napakalayo. At least, pero sounds like naman, di ba? So, yan lang muna mga kababayan at maraming salamat. At sana hindi ito ma-copyright kasi i-upload natin ito sa Facebook. So, huwag niyo kalimutan i-follow, i-subscribe itong ating page at i-subscribe itong ating channel sa YouTube.